Hey everybody, Spellman here with our next number in our series on where to start. And today we have the number 90. And we're going to have three options here. And let's take a look at the board. So 60 leaves 30. Not ideal. However, because of where we are in the number scale, this might actually be a number we want to look at. So we'll come back to the 20. We keep coming around 36. That is also nice. Especially since it's on the same number. Depends on how your darts kick up. Maybe you block it. But anyway, 18's another number that we're going to come back to. Let's keep coming around, and that's it. Except for the bull, where the bull can leave 40 and the single can leave 65. So let's eliminate all the things that we don't care about and only focus on the things we do. All right, so what I used to do, and as I got better at triples and like the rate of me hitting them got increased, my strategy, everybody's strategy is going to change depending on how good or bad they are. Like a really bad player or an elite level player is going to be better to go for the actual triple, whereas a more mid-tier player or above average is going to maybe be decent with the bull. Maybe not necessarily in this particular example for 90, but for some of the other ones we're about to talk through, like 91, 92, and so on. Yeah, especially 92. We'll talk about that in 92. But, all right, let's start with the 20. 85 on the left, so that's triple 15 for tops or triple 19 for double 14. 75, opponent on a finish, it's 25 for the bull. Opponent not on a finish, 51 for the 24. We missed right. 89, we just talked about that number. Triple 19 for double 16. 87, also just talked about that number a week or so ago. 51 for the 36. That's it. Now, the reason why we might consider this, even though that 30 is not ideal, if our opponent is on a finish, this right here is where we need to go. If not the bull, the 20. Why? Because a single leaves us a setup. 20 leaves 70. Well, if I have 70, I'm going to go for the 20 because if I hit another single, I have a shot at the 50 for the bull. If I hit a triple, then I'm leaving 10. I'm at least giving myself an opportunity to win that leg, even though they're not preferred. But if you catch the triple on the first dart, then you have two darts at double 15. I guess theoretically you could split it if you want to, but for me, I'm not. What if I go to split it and I catch the wrong number or I bust or something like that? I don't need. Double's a double for me anyway. Well, let's look at the 18. Well, we already talked about the 89 and 87 on the miss to the left, but the 86, well, you can stay right here to leave 32. Trip 18 to leave 32 if you miss into the 4. If you miss low into the triple 4 at 78, guess what? It's still the triple 18, which is the double 12. So these misses right here aren't terrible because you could just stay right here. Now, if you hit the single, you have 72. So now you could go double 18 since you're already up there. But for the type of players we're talking to right now, maybe not ideal for that. That might be that triple 16 for the 12. So you have some options here, but again, the reason why the 20 is probably preferred for most players in a situation where your opponent's on a manageable finish. 18s are not ideal because that 72 is harder to clean up than the 70. Now, you could you could go for the bull. 25 leaves 65, so you could hit another single. Hope you don't accidentally catch the double or miss outside. But who knows? And who knows? Maybe you lay a 25 like right here, beautiful. Like me, I like to lay flat. So if I put a dart right here, who knows? Maybe I go for the triple 15 on the next dart because on 65, if I hit the 45, I have double 10. But if I hit a 15, I'll have a shot at the bull, and I already have a beautiful marker. I don't think I've ever done that, but I could see a situation where I could, just based on how my darts lie. But if you hit the double, now you have two darts at double 20, which is why I used to do this. But then I got so much better at hitting the triples that even when my opponent is on a double, if it's early on in a match or it's not as important of a leg, I'm going for the triple 18. Maybe not advised for most players, but that's just what I would do. So the next time you have this number on 90, if your opponent is not on a finish, you're probably better off going for that triple 18. If you like the bull, you can go that route. If your opponent is on a finish, though, 20s should be the option. Hey, everybody down here in the corner, trying not to block any of my sponsors out, but if you found this video helpful and would like to support my ability to continue making them, check out my link tree where I have all the links to my coaching resources, my sponsors, as well as my public sponsorship on Patreon, where I include all of you in my creative process in new darts, new jerseys, answer all your questions. You kind of help shape what the next series is going to be. And of course, our monthly raffles, where I've given away a paid trip to London for the PDC World Championships, as well as New York City for the US Masters. So you can find the link at the top of the screen. You can also find it at the top of my Facebook page. I appreciate all of your support.